Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block, and as we all just saw, Liverpool just drew 0-0 to Birmingham at St. Andrews in the first half. I think it's pretty obvious that Pepe saved our butts, and you could probably make an argument that Birmingham really should have been up 1 or 2-0 going into halftime. But Pepe, I guess, has a short memory because we all saw his straight-up debacle of a display wearing the Spanish uniform against Argentina earlier in the week. So, as I said after the Arsenal game, after his blunder in the Arsenal game, that, Pepe would probably save our butts many times throughout the course of the season, and today was one of those games. This was a game that Liverpool probably should have lost. In the second half, I think Liverpool was on the front foot a little bit more than Birmingham was. And in terms of my studs and the duds of the game, the stud of the game has to be Paul Konchesky, the new Liverpool left back. I was very impressed by Paul. He made great runs down the left wing. He always just seemed to have the ball in the left wing and just had some great passes throughout the course of the game. Some good crosses. So stud of the game has to be Paul Konchesky. An outstanding Liverpool debut for him. It was a shame he had to come off because of an injury, but I'm really looking forward to more great things from this guy in the future. My dud of the game has to be Maxi Rodriguez. I actually thought Maxi was going to be in the starting 11, and I was happy that he was in the starting 11 for once. And we all know that I'm a straight-up Maxi hater, if there are any. Maxi, simply put, he wasn't there. He was non-existent the entire game. You didn't even know that he was on the right wing. You would have thought that Glenn Johnson was playing on the right wing. So Maxi, you failed to really make an impact at any course of the game. You didn't have any nice passes. You just weren't there. You simply were not there. And since Maxi played so terribly, I'm lost for words as to why Ryan Babel didn't get any time at all this game. I understand Maxi started ahead of Babel in the right wing, but for Babel not to come on in the 60th or 70th or 80th minute is just absolutely ludicrous, especially when earlier in the week Roy Hodgson had reported his support and confidence in Babel. So Liverpool needed a goal. They were tied to 0-0. Who are you going to put on to go chase that goal? Ryan Babel, because he's the kind of guy that can literally create a goal out of nothing. So I'm just really disappointed that Hodgson did not substitute Ryan Babel for Maxi Rodriguez. I really think that Babel could have been the difference in that game. As far as the other players go, I was really impressed by Milan Jovanovic. He's had a tough couple of weeks, tough couple matches, but he rebounded nicely. I think Dirk Kuyt must have slipped something in Milan's Powerade, because Milan was looking pretty industrious, and he played with a purpose today, so applause to Milan. But, as we all know, the team revolves around the Gerard Torres access, and so Gerard Torres access really needs some grease to get it going. Gerard played pretty well today. It wasn't his best game, but even when Gerard isn't at his best, he provides great passes and great delivery in the box, which we saw today. Torres, he didn't get that many touches. He made a nice little run towards the end of the game, beat about, I think, 5 defenders or something, but only can manage a weak shot. So it's pretty clear to me that Torres is nowhere near back to fitness. I'd have to think a couple of games, maybe even a month, until he's really at his peak. But as the season goes on, after every game, Torres gets a little bit better and a little bit stronger, so if there's a silver lining in the game, it's that Torres will be getting better. But this was the kind of game where you were thinking, wow, Liverpool was lucky to win. I saw Hodgson applauding the crowd after the game. Well, I think he should be happy with the draw, considering how badly Liverpool played in the first half and how stagnant the offense was. So that's all for today for JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block. Again, Liverpool drew 0-0 against Birmingham, a little pesky opponent. Next week we got Man U, so should be interesting. See you later, guys.